is the chairman of the Clay County Memorial Hospital Foundation Board. Is that right?
That's correct.
What does that mean exactly?
So the foundation really serves in support of the hospital. So we're in charge of and kind of handle all fundraising and marketing for the hospital. So any different needs that they might have, any, again, fundraising related items, that's where we come in and help out. So
Now, how important is the hospital to Clay County?
it's very important. It really is. And I think in this day and age too, just with the state of healthcare in the U.S., but primarily in rural areas, the hospital has had challenges, and we've seen others in the area that have not necessarily made it through those challenges, and we don't want to follow that same road. So, our efforts fundraising, but also just supporting in the community, I think are vital. Absolutely.
This is Glenn's Helping Hands. How did you come up with that title? Where does that come from?
So this is the second year of this program, of this event, and it's in honor of Glenn Geisenbach, who was a longtime member of the foundation and also the hospital board, and just a staunch supporter of healthcare in Clay County. So we did this in his honor. He passed, it's been now 2 years. We're roughly on his anniversary date. And it's really to honor him, and again, just as Glenn helped out so much in so many different ways, getting others in the community to help out with the hospital, that's really the goal. So this is our second year of doing this program.
It's be like Glenn Konzenbach, really, and help out. And he was so generous with his time and money as well. And all right, so you're going to raise money. How will the money be used here at the hospital?
That's a good question. So there's a number of different things that we typically help out with at the hospital, and it really varies from time to time, season, depending on what the needs are. But recently, some of the big purchases we've helped make are we bought a new ambulance for the hospital, so very proud to do that. Also put a new elevator into the hospital. And recently we approved to get some new furniture in the hospital lobby. So really a bunch of different things like that just to keep the hospital up to date and pretty and working the way that it needs to. So,
well, exactly. If you're going to be sick, you want it to look good. You want to have an elevator, and you want a good ambulance as well. So all of those are very important things. So if somebody wanted to help out, do Glenn's Helping Hands, how can we donate? What do we need to do?
So there's a few ways you can do it. One would be online. So there's a link that you'll see here on the page that you can click on and contribute that way. The other way would be there's different locations around Henrietta and Clay County that you'll see a blue hand displayed, and there will be a form that you can fill out there. So either fill out a form at one of those locations or go online and fill out that information, and you can make that contribution. So
very, very good. So how much time do we have? How long do we have before we can, I guess you can donate any time, but for this campaign, when will it end?
So this campaign is set to go through the end of November, and our goal, as you can see here on the sign behind me, is to raise 500 hands, sell 500 hands, and we're about halfway through the month right now, and we're right at about 100. So we've got a little ways to go, and we really need your help. So help us out. This is our second year to do this, and we want to continue to grow every year. But the way that we'll do it is through your support.
You got a long ways to go. I'm telling you right now, we need to help on this project. We need to make sure that this hospital is what we need here for Clay County. It is so vital to our county, and certainly we want to support that. So if you'll go to the website, and we'll have the list here on the bottom of the screen in just a little bit, but if you'll go, and you can do it online, or you can send in a check, or I guess drop it by the hospital if you wanted to.
Absolutely. Yeah, and there's a form you can download if you did want to drop it by. You don't have to stop into one of the places. So if you'll just go to the link, you'll see the ways to do it there.
So how much is a hand?
So one hand is $12. Okay. And the way that you do it, you actually do it in memory of someone. It can be someone that's passed or even in honor of somebody who's living still today. And what we'll do at the end of the campaign is we'll display all the names in the Clay County Leader and honor those contributions that have been made. So you'll be able to designate that when you fill out the form.
Very good. Lee, thank you so much for your time and work and all the crew. Who else, and I don't want to get you in trouble now, but
you will.
All right, so I want to ask who else. There's a lot of folks that work hard to make this thing happen. We want to say thank you to each and every one of them as well. Great doctors, great nurses, great staff here at the hospital. So we just want to say thanks to those folks for their service as well to our community. Yeah. All right, Lee, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mike.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.